Welcome to another episode of the Master's Playground. I am your host, Chrissy Skidrow. Hey, what's going on? Yeah, what a week. That's all I'm going to say. What a week. It's been so incredibly yummy on a whole, Chiron healing level. You know what I mean? For you astrology people out there, you know what I'm talking about. But basically, the collective consciousness is going through tending to those primal wounds, man. And it's just coming up in so many creative ways. The reflections around us, what they're displaying back to us, what we're letting go of through a new perspective. Yeah, I love speaking in code this way, so that way I never really say what's happening. I just give a little hint of like, whoa, this is the stuff I'm going through. Anyways, hi. Okay, so this episode is called Express Your Chakras, all right? And the entire focus of this particular episode is about exploring our chakras, not just getting to know it, but we're actually going, hands-on. We're going to have a very short and sweet yet powerful guided meditation in this episode where we're going to be basically, auditing how our chakras are doing, and taking a moment to, for a little tune-up. And the reason for that is because we have this incredibly juicy full moon. Well, we have this great full moon in Pisces that's coming up, like Monday, right? And again, the whole theme, the whole party is about really, it's like we're sort of like just getting prepared to, it's like this constant adjustment towards, a new level of awareness, which is why I do the show, why I do Kundalini Yoga, why I kick it with the people I kick it with. Yes. So anyways, yes, we're going to go hands-on and really get to know our chakras. Basically just check in and see, hey, how is this chakra doing? How's that chakra doing? So before we get started, let's go ahead and take a moment to tune in. And we do so by chanting the Adi Mantra 3 times, placing our hands in prayer position in front of our heart chakra. Take a deep breath in. Eyes closed, exhale. And on the next breath, we'll begin. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev. Satnam, beloveds. Yeah, so word on the street, Friday was weird. I'm considering it over. Well, technically, after I leave the studio, I'm like, ugh, the weekend is here. Yeah, right on. So again, keeping in theme with, the title, this is, the show is called the show is called The Master's Playground, but this episode is called Express Your Chakras. So I'm going to have fun with some music here. Let's go ahead and get the party started. I'm going to go a little Compton on you because, I'm in the mood for that. So enjoy. One second. That was funny. Let's try that again, shall we? Okay. Enjoy.
Oh man, it's a lot of brothers out there flaking and perpetrating, but scared to kick reality.
Man, you've been doing all this dope producing. You ain't had a chance to show them what time it is.
So what you want me to do?
I'm expressing with my full capabilities, and now I'm living in correctional facilities. Cause some don't agree with how I do this. I get straight and meditate like a Buddhist. I'm dropping flavor, my behavior is hereditary, but my technique is very necessary. Blame it on Ice Cube, because he said it gets funky when you got a subject and a predicate. Add it on a dope beat, and it'll make you think. Some suckers just tickle me pink to my stomach, cause they don't flow like this one. You know what? I won't hesitate to diss one or two before I'm through, so don't try to sing this. Some drop science, well I'm dropping English. Even if Yella makes it a cappella, I still express, yo, I don't smoke weed or cess, cause it's known to give a brother brain damage. And brain damage on the mic don't manage nothing but making a sucker and you equal. Don't be another sequel. Spread yourself. Spread yourself. Jacks are made hollow, expressing ain't the subject because they like to follow the words, the style, the trend, the records I spin again and again and again. Yeah, you're on the other end. Watch a brother blend dope rhymes with no help. There's no vesting against it while I'm expressing myself. It's crazy to see people be what society wants them to be, but not me. Ruthless is the way to go. They know others say rhymes which fail to be original, or they kill where the hip hop starts. Forget about the ghetto and rap for the pop charts. Some musicians cuss at home, but scared to use profanity when up on the microphone. Yeah, they want reality, but you hear none. They'd rather exaggerate a little fiction. Some say no to drugs and take a stand, but after the show, they go looking for the dope man. Or they ban my group from the radio here in WA and say hell no. But you know it ain't all about wealth, as long as you make a note to spread yourself. Start to move up the chart, then expression is a big part of it. You ain't efficient when you flow, you ain't swift moving like a tortoise, full of rigor mortis. There's a little bit more to show. I got rhymes in my mind, embedded like an embryo or a lesson, all of them expression. And if you start fessing, I got a Smith & Wesson for you. I might ignore your record because it has no bottom. I get loose in the summer, winter, spring, and autumn. It's Dre on the mic, getting physical, doing the job. The WA is the lynch mob. It's a macabre, but you know you need this, and the knowledge is growing just like a fetus or a tumor. But here's the rumor: Dre's in the neighborhood and he's up to no good. When I start expressing myself, yell slant it, cause if I stay funky like this, I'm doing damage. Or I'ma be too hyped and need a straight jacket. I got knowledge and other suckers lack it. So when you see Dre, a DJ on the mic, ask what it's like we're getting hyped tonight. Cause if I strike, it ain't for your good health, but I won't strike if you just spread yourself.
Excellent. Yes, NWA, man. I'm kind of speechless actually right now, you know. It's not often that I bust out NWA in general. But yeah, I was enjoying the flashback today. It was really good. So appropriate. Anyways, hi. You're tuning into the Masters Playground. My name is Chrissy Stereo, and I have been introducing the concept of the show, which is called Express Your Chakras, okay? So really, this is a hands-on audit. We are checking-in.com. What is going on with each and every chakra? Not on an educational level, man. We've already covered that in another episode. I invite you to visit the Skidrow archives on the Masters Playground or iTunes podcast. Yes. Anyways, in this episode, we're going to get a little bit more hands-on, man. We're going to, do a little tune-up, for the approaching full moon. We're going to do a tune-up for all of this beautiful Virgo energy that's happening right now, man. We are literally like tending to the details. You know what I mean? We're in there. It's so groovy. It's so groovy. And we're all passionately working on, what it is that we really want to be doing. So we're tending to our heart. We're tending to our, our spirit. We're just, we're getting healed by the cosmos. Chiron is so emphasized right now. It's like, oh, okay, what are these primal wounds that I have to tend to? Wow, what's going on, So it's been intense, to say the least. Yeah. Let me take a moment to just, resonate with that. It's been intense, man. All right, so groovy. So, all right, express your chakras. It's really about, okay, so 80% of our expression out there is non-verbal, okay? So what does that mean? That means it's, our impression upon others, and each other is really nonverbal. It's in the look, it's in how we're carrying ourselves, it's in that, how we're holding our structure known as our body, where it's all about like this nonverbal communication. So really, it's about our energy, We're out there just floating from room to room, from experience to experience, just like leading with our energy, And that takes us into that mind trip, man. Hey, that person just looked at me that way. Or, I don't know. What are some other random things? Oh, yeah, that person seems really closed off. We form our judgments from there, right? So considering that 80% of our communication with each other, and it's in quotes because it's all a hologram, 80% of our communication with each other is, really coming from our chakras, our aura, So how is it, how is each chakra doing? So in other words, how are you communicating, right? In this manner, right? So taking a look at it, right? In general, like I don't know, let's just pick a chakra, any chakra. Let's go with the throat chakra, right? Do you find it's difficult to speak up? Or are you finding that you cannot shut up? That's totally going off my notes, man. Like I went offline from my notes on that one, No, but it's interesting, right? Like, or, how's our second chakra doing? Are we, full of sexual innuendos out there? Or, or do we feel really confined, and have it, have our creative essence? Is there a difficulty in expressing that? Now, when a chakra is really blown out, right? It is huge. It's out of control. Sometimes it could even rest in front of us, And so the ideal level for each chakra should be 5 inches. 5 inches of brilliance for each chakra, right? But I know, like, here's a personal note, I've been a sappy heart in this world a majority of my life. Just the biggest heart, the most random people. I could be at a party. People are like, it's just this instant, like, I just have this giant bleeding heart for like everyone. I'm like, oh my God, wow, man, look at this ride, That is a blown out. That for me, in general, I've come to find out that it's just been a little too like, wow. There's nothing wrong with love, but when you're just totally pouring your heart out all the time, your chakra is imbalanced, right? Yes. So, what do we do to balance them? Well, visualization and meditation. Those are the 2 avenues that I've found to be super, super helpful when really honing in on our energetic centers, known as our chakras. So in this episode, we're going to be taking a guided meditation. All right. Before we do, I think I want to play just one other song just to help sort of get us into that mood, because it's all about the mood, really. And so I really want to play like a mantra. And the one that I've selected for this particular episode, I originally was going to do Satanama, but, which is the cycle of life. But I decided to go with Har Har Mukande. And the reason that I picked this one is because let's take a little moment to understand the words that we're about to hear. Har means God, creative infinity. Mukande means liberator, the liberating aspect of the self. So it can be translated as the infinite creator liberates me. This mantra, okay, and this is where you lean into the radio right now and go, what does it do? What does it do? Okay, this mantra turns challenges into opportunities and removes fear and liberates one from whatever they are enslaved by. Okay? I don't know if that's heavy enough for you, but I think it's pretty deep, man. So I invite you to truly enjoy this song. And let's get in the mood to meditate shortly after, okay? Enjoy. Satnam, beloveds. Ah, I love that version. I really do. Yeah. Again, that's Har Har Mukande. And that particular mantra means the infinite creator liberates me. It's a remover of obstacles. Essentially, it turns every challenge into an opportunity. So, blessings. You're tuning into the Master's Playground. I am Chrissy Stereo, and the focus of this particular episode is our chakras. Yes. 80% of our communication in the world is nonverbal. So how are we navigating with this energy? What are we communicating? Is it whacked? Is it blown out? Or is it so small and it's all dull and it's not really tended to, you know? So we're going to have a very, brief introduction into a meditation. And basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk through the steps, and I might do so just a little bit more swiftly than I would, say if we were, if I was in a class with you. But let's go ahead and dive in, shall we? Now, you can do this particular meditation just, sitting down in a chair, or you can also do it in a traditional meditation pose if you just happen to be kicking it, on the floor right now. And what we're going to do is, first, let's go ahead and just take a breath and center ourselves a little bit. As we do that, place your feet flat on the floor, right? So your feet are on the ground. And as you move forward, visualize vines coming up through your feet. Take another breath. And as you do, as it connects, as you feel that connection to the earth, there's going to be a number that's whispered to you. That number that you just heard is the amount of breaths you should take right now. As you continue to connect with the earth, visualize the vines that are coming through your feet. Visualize them producing flowers all over your toes. Just beautiful flowers. From there, take a moment to inhale into your root chakra. Note its color. Now it should be a vibrant red. Does it feel dull? Does it feel shiny? How big does it feel? At this time, visualize a clear, bright red ball of light, about 5 inches wide in its sphere. And think to yourself, I am safe. From there, take another breath, and let's go into the sacral, second chakra. And visualize 5 inches of bright orange a bright orange ball of light. And as you feel that, say to yourself, I am the creator. Now let's proceed to the next chakra. Take another deep breath, and we're moving up to the third chakra, your solar plexus. And as you inhale and you visualize 5-inch diameter of a brilliant, bright ball of light of yellow. And as you visualize that, say to yourself, I am empowered. Take another breath and let's travel up to the fourth chakra. And while there, visualize a bright light ball of beautiful green. And when you're there, say to yourself, I love. Now take another deep breath in, and let's travel up to our fifth chakra. And as you move up to your fifth chakra, visualize this beautiful ball of light blue. This is your throat chakra. And as you're there, say to yourself, I am harmonic. Take another breath. And let's travel up to the sixth chakra. This is our third eye. And when you're there, visualize a beautiful ball of light, 5 inches in diameter, in this gorgeous indigo color. And when you're there, say to yourself, into me, I see. Beautiful. And now let's travel up to our seventh chakra. This is our crown chakra. This is our connection to the divine. When you're there, visualize a beautiful sphere of violet light, 5 inches in diameter. And when you're there, say to yourself, I am an innocent child of God. You can also say, I am God. Beautiful. Take another moment to take a breath in. Now look at the symphony of your chakras in all their brilliant joy. You are safe. You are the creator. You are empowered. You are love. You are harmonic. Into you, you see. You are God. Blessings. Welcome back. Take another breath. What a beautiful experience, you guys. Wow. That one kind of moved me, actually. That was pretty heavy. You are listening to the Master's Playground. I am your host, Chrissy Stereo. We just had a guided meditation through our chakras, ensuring that they were balanced to their proper diameter and their proper vibrations. If at any point you feel like you want to check in with yourself, do so by experiencing your chakras in that way. It returns you home. So let's go ahead and transition into another song now that we're all groovy and mellow. And I'm inspired to play a song that is getting us geared up for this beautiful full moon in Pisces that's coming. Enjoy.
And
You are listening to the Master's Playground. I am your host, Chrissy Stereo. Welcome back, everyone. All right, we're coming down to the end of the party for this Friday. Right on. Okay, so let's go ahead and keep it a little quick here. One update. I will be in Nashville, Tennessee this coming week. My plan, I'm completely being led by Spirit there. I have absolutely no idea what's going to happen, how it's going to, I just know there's a beautiful adventure that's waiting for me. I'm bringing my tarot deck. I'm bringing everything I do, man, to Nashville, Tennessee, and I have no idea who I'm going to meet, what's going to happen, or where I'm going to be. But what's going to be happening is I will be posting photos and information on Facebook and my website, chrissystereo.com, as it unfolds, man, as that flower opens, When I find out, you'll find out. So right on that. Yeah, that's groovy. All right, we end the show by taking a look at the cards. We want to take a moment to look at, what kind of energies are coming for us. Or coming for us. That sounds so intense. What kind of energies may we anticipate for the coming week? And we ended up getting the Ace of Pentacles. It's all about new attainment, new accomplishment. It's the beginning of our manifestations, you guys. We are jumping into a beautiful wave of new. So I invite you to explore, what is this? What is this for you? That little dream that you guys have been playing with, that in your heart from long ago, has something to do with it, you guys. So I invite you to goforit.com, right? Know that, now is the time. Now is the time to embrace that vision for yourself. And with it being the Pentacles, we are in the beginning of the manifesting our new life. Our new life. I also asked, okay, what else may we know? The Two of Pentacles. We're going to be balancing the spiritual and material world along the way. It's a polarity. Not a polarity, a duality. So that will be complementing us as well. Know that we're going to be in a period of balancing. We're going to be exploring our spirit and the material world. So in essence, we're learning to balance those two realms so that they can harmonize. It might be a little dizzying at times, but just remember that spirit is in everything. And lastly, I wanted to ask one more, just for the road. I'm like, okay, what else? How can we navigate this energy? We know that there's new manifestation. We know that we're balancing these realms. What additional complement? How can we navigate it? And we've got the Eight of Wands. And with the Eight of Wands, it's the arrows of love ascending to new heights. This is expansion and transformation. It's also a beautiful card for, our relationships with others. And in life in general. It does suggest speeding up one's affairs. So, let's recap. We are in the beginning of our new life, our new manifestations, and we're moving forward with balancing spirit and material. And it's really about allowing spirit into your material world more and more and more and more, because that's your authentic self. We also have a call, you guys. We're being called. If we're going to do it now. You know, this is the time. Don't hold on to the familiar fears. Don't block yourself. Allow. Trust. Trust that the divine has a greater plan for you. There's a great saying. Man plans, God laughs. Right on, man. Right on. Groovy. I also want to end the show with complimenting it with an ascended master. I love when I hear like an ascended master knocking on the door, and I'm like, okay, who is it? Who wants to come in and say something? And we ended up getting Saint Germain. Work your magic. Insert Missy Elliott here. Anyways, work your magic. You have the power to resolve the situation that you're inquiring about. You may have not known that you're inquiring, but you are, you know. And this card signifies your untapped magical abilities, which you've used successfully in the past. Pull these abilities out of storage and use them to work your magic now. Your clear and focused intentions, positive expectations, prayers, decrees, and action steps all create the healings and manifestations that you desire. Yeah, this is the time, you guys. Love yourself, love each other. And have compassion. Truly have compassion. When people hurt you, it's because they're not loving themselves. And it's also an invitation for you to explore where it is you're not loving yourself. Again, you're listening to the Masters Playground. I am Chrissy Stereo. I will be in Nashville, Tennessee this coming week. Oh my God, I'm so excited. I'm going to rent a car and I'm just going to hit the road, man. I have no idea what's out there. You know what's really great though? I hear they have great vegetarian options there. You know, they're hip. They're hip to that. Oh, thank God. They have a higher frequency. Oh, so I'm really excited about that. All right, you guys. So thank you so much for listening to the Masters Playground. I am your host, Chrissy Stereo. I invite you to visit chrissystereo.com. I'm going to be posting from Nashville as I find out what's going on. I'm just going to post it on Facebook and, you know, and just say, hey, man, I'm doing a tarot card reading here. Show up, do whatever. I have no idea how it's going to go down. You know, we'll find out together. And then I also invite you to visit Chrissy Stereo for services. You know, there's a variety of different services that I do offer. And it just runs the gamut. It really does. So if you find yourself in need of, you know, wanting just a little bit more insight, wanting just a little bit more clarification to a few things along the way, I warmly welcome you. Warmly, from the heart. All right. With that, I want to go ahead and close out with a blessing known as the Sunshine Song and a Satnam. May the longtime sun shine upon you. All love surround you. And the pure light within you guide your way on. Sat Nam. Blessings, everyone. Have a beautiful week. Bye. Love yourself. Love each other. We are one. We are the divine. Blessings. The Master's Playground.